Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss some important problems in which we will find out the replacement policy for the items that deteriorates with time, assuming constant value of money. It means that we will find out the replacement policy for items whose running cost increases with time and value of money remains constant. So here the first problem is machine A costs $45,000 and its operating costs are estimated to be $1,000. Now operating costs are included in running cost. Okay, so we can simply say that the running cost is $1,000 for the first year, increasing by $10,000 per year in the second and subsequent years. Now in this policy we have to find out the replacement policy, and for the replacement policy there is a requirement of average cost per year. So we will find out the average cost per year for machine A. Now in average cost we need total cost and number of years for service. Okay, now the total cost is equal to C minus S, where C denotes the cost or purchased cost of new equipment and S denotes the scrap value or resale price, and RT denotes running cost. Okay, and this submission denotes the total running cost or cumulative running cost divided by N, where N represents year of services. So all these things are needed to obtain the average total cost. Okay, so from the problem we will obtain all these requirements. So here for machine A cost is $45,000. So in order to calculate the average cost per year during the life of machine A, we needed cost which is $45,000, and the running cost for the first year is $1,000. So I had written here running cost for the first year is $1,000, and in the second year and subsequent years it increases by 10,000. Okay, so it means that if the operating cost or running cost for the first year is 1,000, so in the second year it will become 1,000 plus 10,000, because the operating cost is increasing $10,000 per year in the second and subsequent year, so it will become $11,000. Okay, and in the third year it will again increase 10,000. Okay, and so on. So I will write here years of service. Okay, running cost, because all these terms, all these things we needed to find the average cost, cumulative running cost which is submission of RN. Okay, then depreciation cost which is C minus S, then total cost, and then average total cost which is our destination. Now the running cost for the first year is 1,000. Okay, now in the second year it increases by 10,000, it becomes 11,000. Okay, and so on. Again it increases by 10,000, then I will add 11,000 plus 10,000, it will become 21,000. Then again I will add 10,000, it will become 31,000, 41,000 and 51,000. Okay, after that cumulative running cost, which means total running cost. Now the total running cost for the 1 year is 1,000. After that the total running cost for 2 years is 11,000 plus 1,000, it will become $12,000. Okay, again for the 3 years it will become 12,000 plus 21,000, it is 33,000. Then 33,000 plus 31,000, 64,000, and so on. Okay, after that I will find C minus S, that is depreciation cost. Now depreciation cost is the residual amount of an asset that has not yet consumed. Okay, so the depreciation cost is cost minus resale value. Okay, now in this problem it is given that both machines have no resale value, so S will become 0. So C minus S, that is cost minus 0, that is 45,000 minus 0. So it will become 45,000. Okay, again 45,000 minus 0, it will again become 45,000. Okay, and so on. Okay, now we will find out the total cost. Now the total cost is depreciation cost, okay, that is C minus S, plus cumulative running cost. Okay, here, so I will add 3 and 4, that is depreciation cost plus cumulative running cost. So here 45,000 plus 1,000, it will become 46,000. Okay, here 45,000 plus 12,000, it will become $57,000. Okay, and all other terms are same here. Okay, in the same way, now we will find average cost. Now average cost is equal to total cost divided by n, that is year of service. So here 46 divided by 1, I will get 46,000. Then 57,000 divided by 2, I will get 28,500. Okay, similarly 78,000 divided by 3, okay, I will get 26,000, and so on. All other values will derive in the same procedure. Now we have to find out when should machine A be replaced. For this, we will compare the average cost for 6 years. Okay, now the replacement should be done on the year where the average cost is minimum. Okay, now if I will compare the average cost of 6 year, here in the 3rd year of service, the average cost is 26,000, which is minimum to all other average cost. So I can write it, average cost per year is lowest in the 3rd year, that is $26,000. If I will see here, it is $26,000, okay, which is lowest average cost. Okay, so machine A should be replaced after every 3 years of service. Okay, now I will calculate for machine B. Now for machine B, the cost is $5,000 and operating cost are $2,000 for the first year and increasing $4,000 in the second and subsequent years. Okay, so here for machine B, the cost is 50,000. Okay, now the running cost for the first year 2,000. Now we know that average cost is total cost divided by n. Okay, so here we have to find out the average cost, and average cost, for average cost all these things we need it. Okay, now the running cost for the first year is 2,000. Okay, and in the second year the running cost increases by 4,000. So I will get, 2,000 plus 4,000, I will get 6,000, because in the second year the running cost is increasing 4,000. Okay, and similarly the running cost will increase 4,000 in all years, and it will become 6,000 plus 4,000 10,000, then 10,000 plus 4,000 14,000, then 14,000 plus 4,000 18,000 and 22,000. Okay, after that I will find out the cumulative running cost, that is total running cost. Now the total running cost for 1 year is 2,000. Total running cost for 2 years, that is 2,000 plus 6,000, I will get 8,000, and then 8,000 plus 10,000 18,000, 18,000 plus 14,000 32,000, and so on. Okay, after that the depreciation cost, again here the resale value is 0 and the cost is given as 50,000. Okay, so here it will become 50,000 minus 0, that is 50,000. Okay, here also 50,000. Okay, now I will find out the total cost. Now the total cost is depreciation cost plus cumulative running cost. Now 50,000 plus 2,000, it will become 52,000. Okay, then 50,000 plus 8,000, it will become 58,000. and then 50,000 plus 18,000, 68,000. Then all these terms are similarly. Now to find the average cost. Okay. Now here average cost is total cost divided by n. Okay. So here the total cost is 52,000 divided by 1. So it will become 52,000. Then 58,000 divided by 2. So I will get 29,000. Okay. And then 68,000 divided by 3. I will get 22,667 and so on. Okay. Now let us check what we have to find out. If at present we have a machine of type A. Okay. Should we replace it with B? We have to find out either we replace machine A by machine B or not. For this, first of all, we will check the lowest average cost for machine B. Here the lowest average cost for machine B is 20,000 for the year of service 5. Okay. Now machine A will be replaced by machine B if the lowest average cost for machine B is minimum to the lowest average cost for machine A. Now while comparing the lowest average cost for machine A, it is 26,000 and the lowest average cost for machine B is 20,000. Okay. Now the average cost of machine B is minimum to the average cost of machine A. So we can say that we can replace machine A by machine B. I had written here the per year average cost of machine B is lowest in the 5th year, okay, which is 20,000. This cost is less than the average running cost, okay, that is 26,000 per year for machine A. Hence machine A should be replaced by machine B. Now after that, if so, when? Now we have to find out the time when machine A is replaced by machine B. Now to find the time of replacement of machine A by machine B, now machine A should be replaced by machine B at the time when machine A's running cost for the next year exceeds the lowest average cost per year. It means that machine A should be replaced when the running cost for the next year became more than the lowest average cost per year of machine B, which is 20,000. Now I will see the running cost for machine A. Now for the first year it is 1,000, for the second it is 11,000. Now for the third year it is 21,000. It means that for the next year, that is for the third year, it exceeds the lowest average cost for machine B, which is 20,000. It means that we will replace machine A by machine B for the second year, because for the next year its running cost increases the lowest average cost of machine B. Okay, it became more than the lowest average cost per year of machine B. Okay, hence machine A should be replaced by machine B after 2 years. I had written here. Okay, you can note down it. Now friends, this was our first problem. If you have any doubt, in the description I had provided WhatsApp number. You can ask me all your queries. Now let us discuss another important problem. Here a firm has a machine whose purchase price is Rs. Sorry, not in rupees. I will write in dollars. Here the purchase price is $100,000. And in this problem, the year of our service was given, running costs are given, and resale prices are also given. Now we have to find out the economic life of a machine and the minimum average cost. Okay. Now in order to find out the economic life, we first of all calculate the average cost as we do in the previous video example. Now from the example, the running costs here these are given. So 8,500, 10,000, 12,500 and so on. Okay. And then here it is given for the first year it is 7,500, second year it is 85,000, and third year it is 10,000, and so on. Okay, and the resale prices are given here. Now, in order to find the average cost, we will first of all find the cumulative running cost. Okay, for this, the cumulative running cost for the first year is 7500. Okay, for the 2 years it is 7500 plus 8500, it will become 16,000. Okay, and then 16,000 plus 10,000, this, then 26,000 plus 12,500. Okay, and so on. Okay, after that, now the depreciation cost. Here the depreciation cost will be find out by subtracting from cost by resale price. Now here the cost is given as 100,000. So $100,000 minus. Now the depreciation cost will be calculated as C minus S. Now S is given as 85,000. So 85,000. It will become 15,000. Okay, so I can write here 15,000. Similarly, 100,000 minus 76,500. Okay, it will become 23,500. And then 100,000 minus 70,000. Okay, then it will become 30,000. And then 100,000 minus 60,000, it will become 40,000, and so on. Okay, now to find the total cost. Now total cost is equal to C minus S plus cumulative running cost. That is depreciation cost plus cumulative running cost. So 15,000 plus 7,500, it will become 22,500. Then 23,500 plus this one. Okay, it will become 39,500, and so on. After that, I will find the average cost. Now average cost is total cost divided by n. Okay, now here 22,500 divided by 1, it will become this. Then 39,500 divided by 2, it will become 19,750. And then 56,000 divided by 3, it will become 18,667, and so on. Now the economic life, most economic life of the machine will be the year of service corresponding to the lowest average cost. Okay, now here the lowest average cost is 18,667, and corresponding to this cost is 3 years. It means that the economic life of machine is 3 years with corresponding average minimum cost, which is $18,667. Okay, so I have written here from the table, we found that economic life of a machine is 3 years with corresponding minimum average cost of $18,667. Okay, this was our first part. Now the second part is the firm has obtained a contract to supply the goods produced by machine for a period of 5 years. Okay, after this time period, the firm does not intend to use the machine. Now it is given that the machine will operate for 5 years. Okay, so we have to calculate the replacement policy for 5 years. Okay, if the firm has a machine of this type that is 1 year old, now the given machine is 1 year old. Okay, now this point is worth remembering. And then what replacement policy should it adopt if it intends to replace the machine not more than once? Now we have to find out the replacement policy for the firm to be adopted so as to replace the 1 year old machine only once in 5 years. For this, we will first calculate the average cost for 1 year old machine. Now since the given machine is 1 year old, so the year of service will start from 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Now the machine will operate for 5 years. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 years. Okay. Now the running cost here from the second year, it is 8,500. So I will write 8,500. Then 10,000. So 10,000 and then 12,500 and so on. Okay. After that, I will find the depreciation cost for the 1 year old machine. Now here the depreciation cost for the first year is 15,000, and for the second year is 23,500. Now it is given that the machine is 1 year old, so the depreciation cost will be 23,500 minus, we will deduct the depreciation cost for the first year, that is 15,000. okay, and I will get 8,500. okay, so I will write the depreciation cost here 8,500. okay, now similarly for the next year it is 30,000, okay, minus 23,500. 23,500. okay, now it will become 6,500. okay, so I had written here 6,500. Similarly, the depreciation cost for the fourth year, okay, it is 40,000 minus 30,000, so I will get 10,000. Similarly, 60,000 minus 40,000, 20,000, and so on. okay, now the total cost is depreciation cost less running cost. okay, so 8,500 plus 8,500, it will become 17,000. Then 6,500 plus 10,000, okay, 16,500, and so on. okay, now here I had calculated only running cost, not the cumulative running cost. So I will find out the cumulative total cost. Here it is cumulative total cost. okay, so it will become the for the 1 year, okay, it is 17,000. For 2 years it is 17,000 plus 16,500, it will become 33,500, and then I will add 33,500, 22,500. okay, adding these two I will get 56,000, and then 56,000 plus 37,500, I will get 93,500, and so on. After that, the average cost. Now average cost is total cost divided by n. So 17,000 divided by 2, I will get 8,500. Then 33,500 divided by 3, I will get 1,166.66, and so on. okay, now this is the table for 1 year old machine, and these are the average cost for 1 year old machine. Now we have to find out the replacement policy that a firm should adopt to replace the 1 year old machine, okay, only once in 5 years. So the alternative policies of retaining old machine and buying new ones are given as, now these are the alternative policies. First, do not retain old machine, okay, and buy a new one for 5 years. okay, now the cost of buying a new machine for 5 years is from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is $116,000. okay, so I can write 1,600, okay, dollars. Now do not retain the old machine. It means that the cost is 0 for retaining old machine, because I am not going to retain old machine. Now the second alternative is I will retain old machine for 1 year, okay, and then the remaining 4 year I will buy the new one. okay, now the cost of retaining old machine for 1 year is, it is 17,000. okay, so I will write 17,000 plus, and the cost of buying new machine for 4 year is, for 4 year it is 78,500. so I will write 78,500. it will become $95,500. this is the associated cost. After that, the next alternative policies, retain old machine for 2 years, and for the remaining 3 years I will buy a new one. okay, now the cost of retaining old machine for 2 years is 33,500. okay, so I will write 33,500 plus, to buy a new one for 3 years, to buy a new one for 3 years, it is 56,000. so okay, similarly retaining old machine for 3 years, it is 56,000. okay, and buy a new one for 2 years, to buying a new one for 2 years. okay, after that, retain old machine for 1 year, retain old machine for 4 years, when I will retain old machine for 4 year, sorry, it will yes, it will become this. Okay, and then buy a new one for 1 year. Okay, so this one. Now the last alternative policy is retain old machine for 5 years. Okay, and do not buy a new one. Now the cost of retaining old machine for 5 years is $146,000. Okay, and do not buy a new one. It means the cost will become 0. Okay, now we have to choose the best, that is optimal policy. Now the optimal policy is in which the total associated cost is minimum. Now while comparing, the lowest associated cost is 89,500. So the third policy is the optimal policy, that is retain old machine for 2 years and buy a new one for 1 year. Okay, hence the third policy is the optimal policy. So friends, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.